So you're a new real estate agent, you just got your license, you've been studying hard for the past while. Now what do? Watch this video and I will show some steps to you. Thank you so much for being here. For more tips on how to better your real estate business through the power of technology, then please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified of when I post a new video every single Wednesday. After producing hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours of content, one question I get that comes up a lot from new realtors is, once I get my license, what do I do next? Well, let me show you. The first thing you must do, and this may sound very weird, but everything you just learned through your schooling, in my opinion, forget it. Now you're in the real world, now you gotta learn about sales, marketing. It may be different in every jurisdiction, but from what I learned when I took my license 16 and a half years ago, it kind of taught you how to stay out of jail, and it didn't really tell you any specifics of real estate at all. So you got your license, good job, great, nice work, but now you just need to forget all that. So first thing you have to do, if you haven't done so, you need to get registered with a brokerage. You can't be trading in real estate unless you are actually registered with a brokerage. So you need to go around, interview a bunch of different brokerages and see what's going to be the right fit for you. Like anything else in the world, there's not one brokerage that's the best fit for everybody. Some might try to tell you that, but everybody's got different needs and wants, so you need to go out and interview them and see what's going to be the best for you. They're going to offer different fees, different services. Some is more where you can be completely on your own and do your own thing. Maybe there's a different percentage split, whereas there might be others where it's a different percentage again, yet they offer lots of training and guidance. So it's just really more about what you're wanting, what do they offer, what are the fees. You've got virtual brokerages now, you've got still bricks and mortar brokerages. There's a ton of different options, so get out there, interview them all, and just ask questions like, what are you gonna offer, what's your percentages, why should I work for you, and just find what's gonna be the best fit. And it may be the people. You may get in there and find you just have a real good connection with somebody, and that may be the brokerage for you. But this is something you have to do. Don't worry about all the other marketing stuff yet. Just find that perfect fit of a brokerage, because you could be with them for a long run, so you want to have the good fit. When you do select that brokerage, there may be people that you can kind of get involved with that could be, call it a mentor for you. So maybe ask that when you're interviewing brokerages as well. Do you have some sort of mentorship program? This works really well if you can find somebody that you really trust and you can follow them along and see what they do through their day-to-day. How are they talking to people? How are they getting listings? How are they getting buyers? What is it that they are doing that you can learn from? This first year that you are in your business, you're just going to have to be like a sponge. Just absorb as much as you can, because you're going to be learning from some of the pros on, again, not on your schooling, on actual day-to-day hitting the streets and what it takes to be a realtor and have make those connections with people. Some are better face-to-face, some are better digitally. Again, maybe just see what is going to be best suited for you and kind of follow along with them and see what's going to work best. Again, depending on the brokerage you choose, if you go completely on your own, this probably isn't going to be an option. So if you did want to do something like this, you may want to find a brokerage that does have a program like this, or somebody within the brokerage that's willing to take you on. Maybe you could work as an assistant for a bit, where you're paying a percentage of your sales to them in order for them to give you customers, because they just need help, and it's a win-win because they're too busy, yet this gives you some real life experience until you're more established that you can just go on your own. What is a question you have as a new real estate agent? Comment below and let me know. All right, so now to the fun stuff. You know you need to get with a brokerage, get with a mentor, do all that stuff. That's, yeah, I know, not as flashy, but now you're ready to start marketing yourself, doing what you gotta do to start driving customers. So now, what do you do from there? Again, this is different for everybody. There may be some people that go down the route of starting to cold call people and just starting to have conversations, trying to get customers. Personally, for me, that's not my style. For some people it is, and they do tremendous amounts of business with it. I'm more on the digital side. So if it were me and you are the type, hopefully because you're watching my channel, that you're more the digital mind, I would immediately start creating my social media accounts. If you're really good at this and you're comfortable, Do a bunch of them. If you're just starting out, I just pick 1 or 2 platforms that you're most comfortable with, because if you try to do too many, you're probably going to be spread too thin and not do as good of a job as you could. But again, if I was to restart my career back 16 and a half years ago, I would be doing everything social media, because guess what? I've got more time right now. I don't have all the customers that I'm showing houses to, I'm listing, and therefore I would be blasting social media with as much content as I can and starting to build my brand and starting to make myself well known within the community. How do you do this? Basically, just be the digital mayor of your community. So start picking different communities in your city and do profiles on them. Go to the different parks, do profiles on those. Go to all the schools, interview the principals. Any other services, retail businesses, stuff like that, collaborations work great. Go to the local owners, interview them. They're gonna share your stuff on their page. And restaurants, do restaurant reviews, always work great. These people are very appreciative that you're coming and spending the time to put them on social media. The more you can do this and the more you give good, valuable information, the more people are gonna follow you, share your stuff, and you're gonna start to build a following. The other thing you wanna do is you need to let people know you're on social media, so start letting them know so they can follow you. Reach out to other people on social media. Say, for example, if it's Instagram or Facebook, message other pages, have conversations, like their stuff. When they start to see notifications from you, they are aware, hey, you're there, and they may want to check out your page and follow you back. So you can't just post this stuff all the time and hope for great things. It does take a lot of work. You need to, I'd say, take an hour, at least a day, and interact with other people, follow other people, so you can start to grow your following. Now, if this was a seasoned realtor, they are not going to be able to do this because they're so busy with other stuff, and they're just going to let this fall through the cracks and say social media doesn't work, and they're not going to do it. You, as a new realtor where you have time, in my opinion, this is where your time is best spent now. Of course, it's going to seem a little daunting at first because you're not going to be making any sales, but that's what happens with any new realtor. You need to build your business. So if you can start now, build your social media now, in another year or two, when you've got that big following because you've done this daily, you're gonna start passing some of those other realtors because they don't have the following. What's gonna happen down the road is people are gonna wanna buy from people that they've seen on social media. They have like-mindedness because like-mindedness attracts. So if you can start doing that now and building your brand, you're gonna be far further ahead. So just keep thinking valuable information. What can I give to the public? And make it consistent. Do this on a consistent basis. Any videos, anything you're doing, have a consistent theme to it, because consistency is what's gonna win and build your brand. I know you can do it. Good luck and have fun with it. All right, so there you go. Now you know social media is huge. You need to get on social media. If you're wanting some tips, I don't know, it's around here somewhere. There's my Instagram handle. You can follow me there. Follow me. It's up there somewhere. Follow me, we can follow each other. We can learn together. Maybe you have some tips for me as well. I can learn from you. But you can just see kind of my behind the scenes day to day. And bonus tip, if you can find Photo Guy on Instagram, make sure you give him a follow as well. I'm not going to tell you what his handle is. You can find him. But anyway, now that you know you need to do all this social media, but maybe you're wanting some video ideas. If so, you're going to want to click on the description, on the link in my description below. In there, I have my checklist of a bunch of video ideas that have 10 times my social media leads. When you're done here, don't forget to watch my prior videos that I've done on social media. And please, you know the drill. If this was beneficial, please, please, please give me a like, subscribe, and share with your fellow realtor friends. Please.